got a great truck right in front of him, and Kyle Busch. So if he and Kyle Busch would work together, they could make their way to the front. Again, Kyle Busch being scored 18 laps down.
Matt Crafton has never had a top 5 finish here at Daytona. He's had a couple 8th place finishes.
You know, Chevrolet's never won here in Daytona, and it's not looking great tonight either, is it?
Right now, Matt Crafton is the leading Chevrolet. Chevrolets were so strong early with Hornaday and Elliott Sadler.
Todd Bodine gets a little squirrely in the middle of the turns.
Sideways.
3 and 4 there.
It looks like
flat tire.
He's got a flat tire on that number 30, or that's the way it looks. He's slowing way down. Matt Crafton has to slow behind him as he slows down. The 6 of Donnie Neuenberger goes right down pit road.
And that's legal if Donnie will slow his speed down.
We saw Carl Edwards do that back in 2004, came back and won the race. Donnie Neuenberger's going, wow, what a ride.
There's Todd Bodine's casing from his tire.
What a great job by Todd Bodine to get to pit road. That was his goal. But what a great job by Donnie Neuenberger to use that pit road in order to keep from causing a wreck.
Right.
Sometimes it just works out right, guys, and Todd says, get ready, here I come. He rolled in, got tires on that one. They'll go back to the racetrack, and it looks like he may be able to stay on the lead lap.
How about Johnny Benson out front right there, our 2008 champion. Oh, Skinner wiggling coming off the corner.
Everybody's wiggling. It's a job out there. These trucks are a handful.
Johnny Benson, what a run he is having. How about the ride that Donnie Neuenberger had? Now, that was legal. NASCAR has told them if you get forced onto pit road, all you have to do is slow your pace down. Just don't maintain your pace. Slow your pace down until you get back out on the racetrack, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, NASCAR said that was just perfectly fine. Nice job.
And you know what you like is Donnie was heads up. He saw issues. He knew that was an option, and he took it. Great job.
There weren't many other options than that one, though. Going that speed.
The grass may have been an option. That's not a good one. We've seen that happen a couple times this week.
The high line has our leader, Johnny Benson, in the number 95 back in front. Again, the 18 is 18 laps down.
Johnny's getting all loose up there, too.
Yeah, these trucks are really wiggling all over the racetrack. They're a handful. There's no question about it.
Mike Skinner running second, just behind the 95. The 17 of Timothy Peters running third. Take another look at what happened to that 30 on the right side of your screen.
Todd realizes he has a flat tire. He jumps up to the high side. Matt Crafton gets hung in behind him, and then Donnie Neuenberger comes along there and as you mentioned, has absolutely nowhere to go but down pit road.
And then Todd's tire came off right as he was getting to the commitment line on pit road.
Carcass of the tire comes off.
He was running in the 4th position when that happened. Now he's being scored 18th. Ray.
Johnny Benson said on the radio just recently that maybe they've got the front end of this truck just a little bit too low. As he rolls through the bumps in the center of the corner, he said it's really a handful, jumping around all through the center of the corner.
The main thing about Todd Bodine's move there, Rick, he got right to pit road, and he stayed on the lead lap. He's about to go a lap down. These trucks are gaining on him quickly, but then he'll be in a position to get the Aaron's Lucky Dog. So he saved himself at least a lap by getting to pit road the way he did. It was a little bit hairy there for a couple of guys, but for Todd, it was the right move to make.
And really still in contention for this win.
Certainly.
Closing rate. So amazing. Oh, Mike Skinner gets wild. He gets into the outside wall, trying to keep it off the inside line. He goes into the outside wall. Jason White slows, and looks like there was no contact, but a very close call for him. The caution has come out once again.
Back straightaway.
Back straightaway.
Going straight.
Going straight. Straightest part of the racetrack. Looks like Jason White might have got into the outside wall ever so slightly.
Just a couple trucks involved in this one. We saw the 39 of Ryan Sieg making some contact with one of the trucks out on the racetrack. But how about Mike Skinner? Such a strong race truck tonight, and this is the way it's going to end.
We had more trucks to the carnage.
Bump drafting.
Yep. Timothy Peters pulls up to the back bumper.
Gets a hold of him and doesn't let him go.
Yep.
Into the wall, and then right back into the wall, and then coming in here, the 39 is trying to stop.
Oh, both those guys. Jason White gets into the outside wall. Looked like lightly, though. He might be okay, but he definitely got into the wall.
There's another view here from the
now, do you see
turn 3 camera.
You see how different what Ricky Carmichael did to Ron was than that. You could tell Timothy Peters got a hold to Mike and he just didn't let him go. That's a bad mistake.
Lifted the back end off the ground. I mean, that was what happened with Mike Skinner here. Oh, how close for the 12 of Mario Goslin, just clearing that.
You know, you wish that these drivers could be up here and watch what we watch, or see the replays, because I'm telling you, if they would have seen the replays with Ron Hornaday's incident, this incident would have never happened.
Oh, he just watch. You can see that how this looks so much different than the last time we had this problem on the back straight. We can see how long they're tied together, and it just knocks Mike right out of the way.
And guys, remember, Timothy Peters is trying to help Mike Skinner. He's not trying to hurt him. He's not trying to turn him around. He's trying to help him.
That looked like pretty significant hit for Jason White too, Phil, from that blimp shot. Bounced off that wall pretty good up there in 3 and 4.
Mike Skinner running in the 2nd position when that accident occurred. Aaron's lucky dog goes to Eric Almirola in the 51 truck. You see how bandaged up that race truck is.
I think that'll put Eric back on the lead lap.
And now on to pit road. More than likely the final stop of the night, or could be the final stop, right?
Yeah, the 30 is going to get fuel right here, guys, but they still have a set of sticker tires in the pits here, so they definitely do not believe that this will be their last pit of the night. They think they want to try to come in with about 25 or 30 laps to go, so another set of stickers down here for Todd Bodine.
Todd Bodine's flat tire, green flag pit stop has worked out to where now he just gets a little bit of gas. He's going to get some good track position. Adam, what's happening down there?
And Max Pappas came down pit road. It was fuel only for him, and you can see in your screen Jason White, who did get a little bit of damage on that accident over on the back straightaway. He's going to get 4 tires. The damage not severe. They will also top off the fuel tank. 37 laps to go. If there's no green-white checker, they are in their window to go the distance.
And a great point to bring up there too, Adam. 3 attempts at a green-white checker finish. The reason we're under our 5th caution of the night. That 5 on the outside cannot continue going straight when the 17 lifts his rear tires off the ground. Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway. The NextEra Energy Resources 250 under the 5th caution of the day. Well, if you haven't been around a television set all day long, let us get you caught up as to what has taken place at this famed racing facility. Earlier, during the daylight hours, the Nationwide Series involved in some melees early on.
That's the 61 of Josh Wise. He got turned into the wall. There's Danica Patrick doing a nice job in her Nationwide debut.
Yeah, she
gets involved.
Falling back early and going, but snuck up into the top 20.
Another big one here. That's Dale Jr. in the 88, upside down.
Greg Biffle involved. Brendan Gaughan involved.
See Joe Nemechek coming in there getting a part of it.
The last lap, the 18 of Kyle Busch. They're 3 wide. He gets a little squirrely.
Just turned around, catches Brad Keselowski. That's the daytime portion of this doubleheader.
Tony Stewart wins 5 out of 6. Can you believe that?
Lap number 1 for the Camping World Truck Series. Austin Dillon in the 3 to the outside wall.
Hey, Rick, that happened on lap 1.
Yeah, Kyle Busch involved in this incident. Spent a lot of laps behind the wall. Here's Ron Hornaday, our reigning champion, on the outside. Bump draft from Ricky Carmichael. Another 8 or 10 truck incident.
You can see Eric Almirola right up in the middle of it, and he's back on the lead lap.
Most recently, the 17 of Timothy Peters under the bumper, the 5 of Mike Skinner.
Wow.
47 different vehicles have been involved in accidents today between the Nationwide Series and the Camping World Truck Series.
That's an expensive little day-night doubleheader, isn't it?
Probably $1 million worth of damage.
Driver of the number 5 is with Krista.
Yeah, Rick, and the crew is thrashing behind us right now trying to get this truck back out there. And Mike, it's an art, bump drafting. Was there anything artistic about that?
Well, when the bumpers don't line up, it's pretty hard. And, you know, 17 and I had been working really well together, but he just gave me a little too much of a push there. And, you know, that's not what triggered it. What triggered it is we had another Toyota teammate out there 20 laps down pushing a Ford. That was the real problem. But I hate it for our international trucks, Monaco RVs, Toyota Tundra. Man, this truck was awfully good. We were just a little bit free. We were just getting ourselves in position for the end of the race. But, you know, it wasn't meant to be today.
Thanks, Mike.